All right, everybody. Hey, welcome. We're here with DieHard Racing League tonight, the Infinite Hero Cup Series. First race of the chase here at Michigan. Going to be 11 drivers out here. Starting because there was a tie in points, was supposed to be 10. We are going to grab one of the admins to come down and just quickly go over, because we only have about 2 or 3 minutes. So we're going to get Jeff. Who we getting? Jeff Yanish to come down?
Yep. Let me just quickly let him know. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get him down here and we'll have him just give us a quick rundown. Yeah. We'll just give a quick rundown on how they're doing the chase here and everything. And then we'll go to qualify, because we should be qualifying in about a minute. So it shouldn't be too bad. Right now, these guys are just practicing out here. That is
Let me bring in Jeff Yanish for us tonight.
Yes, sir. Oh, wrong one.
Hello there, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, do you got a copy?
I got you guys.
Hey, if you wouldn't mind, I know we don't have much time. We're going to qualify, but could you just give us a quick breakdown for everybody that's watching, what kind of format we're doing here in the chase, why there's 11 drivers, not 10? Just a quick, heads up so everybody knows what's going on.
Sure thing. Per the rules, we had a tiebreaker for the 10th spot. So David Camara and Adam Lewis both made it in. So this will be a 4-week playoff format. So after tonight's race, 3 of the 11 drivers will be eliminated. The 8 best finishing drivers in terms of points accumulated during the race are going to be the ones who advance to next week at Sonoma.
Nice. Now, does anybody come in with bonus points tonight, or is everybody just even? How's the points working?
Everyone's completely even. Even Steve, who won a handful of races this year, all the way down to Adam, we're on a level playing field, and so it's just whatever you accumulate during these playoff events.
All right, awesome. All right, well, good. We just wanted to make sure that we're telling everybody right when we talk to them. I know you're going to go out there and qualify now, man. So appreciate it. Good luck, and let's see who comes out on top, man.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Have a good one.
All right. Yeah, we wanted to find out for sure who and how, you know what I mean? So we got we got qualifying going right now. So we'll stick around. We'll watch a little bit of the qualify, and then we'll go to our national anthem as always, and then we'll see. We're watching right now the 19. Rob Jenkins just coming out. Excuse me, and we'll see what kind of time he puts up. But that's cool. I'm glad to see Adam Lewis able to make it into the chase, and him and Camara tied for that 10th spot.
It's good to see the good old wall. Mr. Camara is going to be in the chase here.
The wall. He is the wall.
We haven't seen him do it in a while, but he used to just be a nightmare to pass. He just wouldn't give up his line no matter what anyone did. They could push, shunt, bump him. It wouldn't matter. He'd just hold that line.
Let's see
It's like he's driving with the doors open there.
See what Rob Jenkins gets here coming in. I'm looking to see any other times come in just yet. Got a couple different guys out on the track.
A quick mention as well to everyone who may not know, this is the first race with the new damage model, and I believe the new physics and tire model for this car.
And I'll tell you what, if it's anything like last week's race at Somo after the update, it is going to be an awesome race, dude.
Yeah, definitely. The damage model is going to be a very interesting thing. Like, is there going to be debris on the track that you can hit? You need to try and avoid that, which is... No, wreck avoidance is already a fine art when it comes to cup cars.
I know.
And now it's going to be even harder.
It is really hard. Wow, Jonathan Cross is out there. That's awesome.
Good to see him around.
Look at Sean Bradley, got the top spot at the moment.
Yeah, Sean, that Duff car is just damn fast.
Yeah. And who was that? There was a new guy, remember last week? He was really fast.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't see him here right now.
He's here. Matthew Holtz is here. Number 108.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's in the 108. That's right. He had a good run going last week.
Exactly, yeah, and I expect to see the same from him.
Look at Adam Matz now to the top.
Oh man, I hope today's a Matt's day. Like he's been slowly creeping up more and more.
Oh, you know what? We should have asked him if anybody's got any special markings or colors on the car for the chase. Because I'm not seeing anything on their name. They should have Should have put like maybe an asterisk or something at the end of their name so we can tell who's chasing, who's not. I might have to suggest that to them.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any anything, unfortunately.
Because it'll make it easier for us.
Imagination.
Yeah, it would make it easier for us at least, but still going to be interesting. Let's see, Jonathan Cross right now in 11th. Let's go to Mark Jenkins. Coming out. So far, look at Adam Matz holding on to that top spot. 38.971. That's pretty good. Yeah, last week we did the race at, I want to say Kansas, if I remember right. Oh, dude, it was so much fun. The car was great, man.
Yeah, the only time practice I've had with this car since the change is obviously on Sonoma, and I hope that it's better than it used to be, because if it was, that car was undrivable in Sonoma before then. It can't be much worse.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot better. I mean, because just the difference from the last 2 months up until last Wednesday, like I was at the point, it was just not even fun anymore. Last Wednesday was probably the most fun I had on track in a long time. Long time.
Yeah, and the new damage model as well makes things very interesting. I want to see what happens. Apparently the cars here will get tight after like 4 or 5 laps. But I'm curious to see what happens if you tap the right front in the wall. Is it still going to be the same effect of, suddenly you can't turn at all anymore? Or is it going to be a lesser effect? Will do something entirely different?
It's going to be crazy. If you would have seen Jeff Hollingsworth, he hit the invisible wall. I guess there's a couple of bugs still out there. And he was on the outside line by himself running. And he hit an invisible something, and the nose of the car just went underneath. And he just went flying across the track and everything. There really wasn't anything there. So I don't know if it was debris and it wasn't drawn in. We didn't see it, or if it was a bug in the track.
A bit of that. I've seen that over the past few days, not just in this car, but multiple cars. It's just like the new damage model has some issues with collisions. I saw the same thing happen with the old the Audi when it got the update.
Mm-hmm.
It would just hit nothing and just space off into the air.
Yeah. Oh, but his car.
I'll show you some clips later. They're hilarious.
Dude, the whole nose crumpled underneath the car, like as if it imploded, man. It was. He posted it on Facebook. It was insane, and I felt bad too because he was in the running for the last race for the championship, and that just kind of pushed him really far out. He lost a lot of points on that one. Rough, man. But I'll tell you what, man, if it's anything like that, Sonoma's going to be a lot of fun because it was a blast. I had the most fun I had in a long time last week.
I just watched the video. Yeah, that is weird.
Did you see that? Like he hit, yeah, I don't know what he hit.
That nitrous bottle in a cooler place.
It's like it imploded, right?
Yeah, essentially like something on the front right impacted. I think it's probably like there'll be some glitch with physics that essentially means his nose clipped into the ground and then boop, gone.
Yeah, but he was like just driving along and wham, that was it. He was like, I'm done. I was like, what do you mean you're done?
Yeah, iRacing can occasionally have some really wacky physics. There was one a while back with the Indy cars. Like the guy tapped the wall on the final lap on turn 4 and just went light speed over the finish line. He just pinged around and flew the finish line, and then he ended up in the pits and went, how did I win that? he was in 4th and he flew past the first 3 after a glitch. It's like, what in the world?
So Steve Yanish got the top spot. We're gonna roll to the national anthem. We have about 3 minutes left. We'll come back. We'll put up the drivers that are in the chase real quick one more time, and then we should be gridding at that time. So sit tight, and we'll be right back, everybody.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
All right, so qualifying is done. Looks like Steve Yenish is going to hang on to it. Let's take a quick look here. Let me pull up the grid, the chase grid. So right now the way it is here is Steve Yenish, Jeff Yenish, Adam Matz, Mark Jenkins, Seth Schultz, Todd Cray, Jeff Hollingsworth, Travis McDaniel, Robert Jenkins, David Camara, and Adam Lewis going to be starting tonight. And me and Wing were just talking too, like for a guy, especially like Steve Yenish, he had a lot of wins this season, and for a bad night tonight, could end it for him right here, just by a glitch or crash or just a bad night, and that could be it. You know, that's going to be heartbreaking, man, if that's something that happens.
Yeah, we're talking about the new physics change and tire change and all that. And we've seen the glitches that it causes. And for this to be the first race with the new model, and it's the first race of the chase as well, I can just smell like a disaster on the win. But I mean, they can get away with this pretty easily.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty good. But we got 18 guys out here to start off tonight's race. And like I said, man, if it's anything like last week, this is going to be an amazing race. And these guys always do a great job anyway. I mean, every time these guys are out, like, we beg for a caution, man, just so we can get a drink and stuff, you know? All right, so let's see who's on the top there. Steve, I'm just waiting for him to get on track.
Yep, there they are.
All right, so let me first take a quick look at the starting weather here. It's 81 degrees and 112 on the track. We got 180 miles of racing. We're here in Michigan. So it's kind of hot, 112 degrees. It's not too bad, though.
Maybe the trend throughout the entire season. It's just that the track is always scorching hot.
Mm-hmm. And this is, let's see if this thing will work. There we go. This is chase race number 1. So I got the grid up. Let's run through the starting grid, and then we'll get this thing going, man.
I'll get it started there, buddy. Got Steve Yenish on the pole today, alongside Adam Matz. It's good to see him getting even closer into the front. I want to see a win today, Matz. Todd Cray in 3rd, next to Seth Schultz in 4th. That's a move forward for him. Good on him. Mark Jenkins in 5th, Travis McDaniel in 6th, Sean Bradley in 7th, Rob Jenkins in 8th, Brad Sparler in 9th, and DeSonia in the top 10. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. 11th is going to be Jeff Yenish. 12th is going to be Cody Franklin. 13th is Jeff Hollingsworth. David Camara, 14th. And Jeff's probably got in the back of his mind what happened on Wednesday, thinking, oh, man, not tonight. 15th, Jonathan Cross. Matthew Hulse, 16th. 17th is Ron Hollyfield. Adam Lewis, 18th. And that is going to round out your field here. Don't forget, this is DieHard Racing League Chase Race number 1 here at Michigan International Speedway. This is the Infinite Hero Cup Series. Go visit infinitehero.org for more information. We appreciate them coming on board and sponsoring DieHard Racing League. These guys do a great job, race after race, week after week, dude. It's amazing to see so much racing and low cautions, you know? Just insane.
Yeah, it's always been a pleasure broadcasting for this league. Broadcasting the best league in iRacing is quite fun.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. So next week you'll be out there racing at Sonoma with them, huh?
Yep, yes I will. I'm both excited and terrified, but I can't wait, dude.
We're giving
you know me, dude. The moment there's a road course, I'm disappearing from the booth and I'm immediately racing.
Wingnut requested a night off to go race, so we're going to see if we can get somebody else up in the booth that night. But I'd like to see Wing put some pressure on these guys, man. That would be pretty cool, bud.
We'll see. That track and that car, I've never driven Sonoma before, nor have I driven the new Cup car till then, so this could go very poorly. So you might see me back in the booth within 10 minutes.
We'll reserve you a seat just in case. All right, so we're getting ready to start this chase race here. Steve Yenish up in the front along with Adam Matz. And I see also the 21 back there of Todd Cray and the 31 of Seth Schultz. So this is definitely going to be an interesting night. Great racing. Pace car pulls in. We're getting ready to go green. Be race number 1, 11 drivers racing for the championship. And there it is. The green flag is out. The 87 disappeared for a sec, but he's back.
Oh, I'm watching one of the cars right now. I think it's Steve Yanich, and I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but his cars are glitching about a bit there. That was a little worrying.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars that were glitching, and I got kicked out earlier. So if for some reason we lose connection and we get booted out of here, I will do everything I can to try to get back as fast as possible. So
looks like everyone's staked their claim to the outside line. Steve Yanich has gone up there. Adam Matz went up there. Cray's still on the inside. I'm wondering if the outside's the way to go here at the moment. I'm willing to bet the tires will die after a few laps of being on the inside. Will just murder you.
Well, look at Yanich.
Still too wide pretty much the entire field except for the front two cars.
Yanich hanging on to that top spot too, man. See Cray down on the inside trying to do something, but looks like Schultz now might get a good run on the outside.
I don't want to be down that bottom line for more than like 4 laps. Like, it's already going to get a little bit tight after like 4 or 5 laps, but being on the inside at that time, it's just going to multiply that problem.
Yeah.
And you can see that Cray started on the inside in 3rd, and now he's almost losing to 4th.
And he's trying everything he can, and we know he's a good driver too. Oh, look at Matz.
I think he's just getting fresh air. Maybe he's going for the pass. Actually,
he's going for the pass, man.
I don't know if I'd try that. Well, maybe he's got the run here.
Yeah, do it now.
Wow.
Do it now.
Was Yanich moving there? Was Yanich sitting still on the track? What in the world?
Well, you know what? Steve Yanich, you know how he'll do. He'll back off for a little bit.
Yeah, I think Matt's will be glad to lead a lap here.
Yeah, because Steve Yanich usually has a good long-run car, so he may back off a little bit, but I don't know if I would take that chance, man, during this chase format here. Look at the 19, Rob Jenkins coming through.
I think the main thought, as long as you make it to the end of the race somewhere in the top 5, you're fine.
That's just it. You don't want to be one of the last drivers coming across the line.
Great. That turn 1 and 2 seems really good on the inside, but on the turn 3 and 4, they just die off again. Like, Cray went from alongside, or no, almost behind McDaniel to being ahead of Seth again, then falling off again.
And look at the 19, man. Jump down in that inside line.
Yeah, we did see some 3-wide shenanigans in practice, but I feel like that's not going to translate to the race, but it might. They did give it a good go.
Meanwhile, Adam Matz still hanging tough out front.
I'll see if Cray can do this again. He's back alongside McDaniel again, going to turn 1. Is he going to be able to do that same dive? Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
I think that time was because Steve Yanich slowed down Seth rather than from any particular pace from Cray.
But see right there on exit, that's kind of where it gives it back.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, on the exit, he just gives it up every single time. You got to complete the pass in one corner, or you're going to struggle.
And that was the thing too. Wednesday night, the top line seemed to be the way to go, but towards the end of the race, dude, the bottom line for a lot of guys, including myself, was just lit on fire, dude. It was just Grip City. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that definitely cause that. People on the outside being on crappier tires, people on the inside having fresher tires, the outside line becoming very hot, perhaps, or becoming more slick. It's never quite sure. That's why you always look around on the track. You always try different lines to see which works.
Dude, look at this. This is just crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? You can practice for like 400 laps, and you still need to test it on the track while you're racing. Otherwise, you'll never find that fastest line.
Looking back here by Kamara and Jeff Yanich and Matthew Hulse. Oh, look at Jeff Yanich scoop down to the inside. A couple cars glitching, man. I'm getting worried. I'm hoping I don't bounce out again. But look, they're really close together, because if you look at Adam Matz, he's still out front. Steve Yanich, Steph Schultz, and McDaniel, all these guys are all just kind of like bunched together. And the 87 of Sean Bradley looks like he's making a little bit of headway, because he is going to get in front of the 21 of Cray.
Yeah, Cray's been stuck on the inside line and can't get away from it. I think at this point he's almost committed to it. He might want to slip upside if I was in his position.
We're almost 3 wide back here. The 89, the 13, and the 5, we're getting ready to go 3 wide. The 89 thankfully backed out of it for a little bit. And we got something going on up here.
Making a pass for the lead.
Yeah,
goes to the inside, and looks like Matt's had a pretty bad run on exit, and now Yen's actually ahead of him on the backstretch. On the inside, which is something I did not expect to see. He actually may complete the pass here on Matt's on the next corner.
see if he can keep it down there.
Now, about these laps is where the car will start to get tight. So you have to be a bit more careful.
Look at that, man.
I might have been
Too wide.
Matt's off there.
You know this is the chase by the way they're running.
Definitely.
You know it's the chase. Because they usually are single file by now, man. They are not giving up just yet. So there's a lot of heat going on so far. Look, they're not even broken yet.
I don't know if I could take the chase seriously personally, because if I did, I know I'd turn into a black-hearted individual, and Yen should probably be in a wall by now.
Look at that, though.
Steve is dangerous in this whole chase right now. So if he could get rid of that problem, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Cray's down the outside. He might be able to slide back and forward in the field.
Steve's going to get that one, see if he can get by.
I think he'll complete it on this corner. Turns 1 and 2 seem to be the better one for the inside. Never mind, Matt's just proven me wrong.
You got to watch the 19 and the 87. I don't know if I was the 19, if I would be that close to the 87, because he was glitching out pretty bad a few laps ago. And he was like right there, almost door skin to door skin. And I'd be afraid of a serious net code at that point, you know?
Well, like Matt's been passed by Yenich, and now here comes Travis McDaniel trying to pass them both.
Yeah.
Travis has got pace. He's done some damn fast races.
See if he's able to do anything here in the next lap or two.
I mean, he's made some progress already going to the next corner, so if he makes a good run, he can get him. And yeah, look at that. Almost clears him entirely.
Yeah.
You just get the power down, he'll actually clear Yenich almost perfectly. No,
No, he couldn't get up there fast enough.
Side draft, man, get closer. But hey, he still made progress. He's still not, fallen back entirely. Oh, wow, look at Rob Jenkins.
Yeah.
Just popped into my screen there. Wow.
That's crazy. And he's got Mark right behind him, too.
And Travis is still making some progress. Like, he's not fallen off of Steve yet. He might still be able to make this pass work if he gets a good run-off.
We got to jump inside with Seth Schultz here. Oh, I forgot about this. If you go inside the car, it's got that new camera shake too, man. I forgot all about that. Go in the roll bar.
Ah, okay.
Do you see it or no?
No, not really.
You might have to turn it on maybe, but oh, dude, it's crazy. You got to look at the stream. It's insane.
Yeah, it looks like Rob Jenkins actually manages the pass on Seth there.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost had a moment with Matt, then almost had a moment with Mark Jenkins.
Look at that. We are just about 3 wide back here.
Yeah, there was 2 times there almost made 3 wide. Rob Jenkins had to slow down there, which slowed down Seth, which almost made 2 different 3 wide moments. Absolute chaos.
And meanwhile, Steve Yenich, man, still on the outside. Travis McDaniel cannot get by. Look, he gets such a good run right here. He just cannot complete the pass.
Yeah, he needs to go a bit more aggressive on exit there.
Three? Are we going 3 wide back here?
Oh
yeah,
dear God!
Yeah,
yes,
3 wide.
3 wide. Here we go. I think Sean's going to back off. No, he doesn't.
No, he's not. He ain't backing off.
Wow. Oh, I don't know about that. And Cray's in the worst spot there. I don't know what Cray. Actually, no, look at that. If I say Cray was in the worst spot, if that caused an incident, but actually he made the best use of it.
Yeah.
Got past Sean's, getting past Jeff there, if he can get the run. That was a brave call there. If I saw the 3 wide ahead of me, I probably would have backed off.
Probably figure if he can get in front of it, it might be a little bit safer, you know?
Oh, and Rob almost slides into the outside wall there.
And he's got Schultz on the outside of him.
I was going to point out, we are 2 wide, 3 lines in. We have the first 6 cars, all 2 wide.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, look at Travis.
He got out front.
Yeah, he went from being behind Steve to actually making the pass. And here comes Steve now, crossing under him and trying to make the pass in 3 or 4.
Never fail to put on a good show, man.
Oh, look at Mark behind that. Do you see Mark Jenkins getting real close to that fight?
You got to watch. Mark Jenkins is fast. He's one of them guys, man. He's just fast. He's patient. He's fast.
Well, here comes Travis again. I think he's how he got him last time. I have to give a round 2.
You would think it's 5 laps to go. Look at that run.
I like how Travis did that because he didn't give Steve too much room. He gave him enough to drive, but he took away that preferred line.
Look at Steve and Mark now side by side.
Steve can't get past Travis now because Mark's going to be in the way. That is a perfect move for Travis. But the way Travis did that pass, I absolutely loved. He pretty much didn't go real tight. He sat in the middle of the track and made Steve go the long way around.
Yeah. And he was like
all.
gone. All right, let's see what Mark and Rob have for him now. Because they're together on the inside line. Told you this is going to be a good race.
Right now. I'm betting Judy's cheering right now.
I knew this was going to be a good race, man. The update is so good. It's so much better for that car.
We have a 3 wide further back. Wow. Matthew Hulse, David Camara, Patrick Desaulniers, 3 wide on the backstretch. And they're going to go 3 wide again. Camara's going to slip through the middle there, make it like a bandit. Hulse is going to try and fight back. Almost touches the back of Camara. And you can look at the back of Hulse's car. There's been some damage. There's been some rough and tumble play here.
Oh yeah, he's got a little bit of damage back there.
Well, meanwhile, further up ahead, once again we have Jeff Hollingsworth on the inside of Adam Matz. And Rob Jenkins trying to make a pass on Steve Yanich, as Mark Jenkins does get past Yanich and flies away.
Look at Hollingsworth and Cray side by side. Yeah, we've seen that 97 Coast Guard machine get tore up by the Gremlin.
Someone's put a banana peel on the track.
Yeah, I'll tell you. A banana peel with an anvil in it.
Look at Rob Jenkins now going to the inside of Mark Jenkins. No brotherly love here today. Rob's going for the win.
Yeah.
Mark might try the crossover here. Yeah, he's going to give it a go.
Yep, look at him right to the inside. Oh, look at Schultz. Schultz and Yanich were getting a little bit tangly there. Look at Schultz now, yeah. Schultz said, nope, I'm going, man.
And look at that. That's almost a clean pass there. Mark's going to fight back hard. There's still 3 wide in the middle of the corner. That is just insane. I think Seth's going to
look almost 4 wide back there. Almost 5 wide. Oh, no. Dude, that was almost 5.
There's bump draft and there's 3 wide. It's just chaos. Mark Jenkins. Oh, he had a wreck.
Oh, no.
Mark Jenkins goes into the side of number 5.
Pieces flying. I saw debris on the track.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins' front end is done. That is unfortunate. He was fighting for the lead there, and now his car is just done.
Let me see if I can find it. Look at that. 3 wide, 2 lanes
still
deep.
3 wide. They're almost 4 wide now. They are 4 wide. And there's a wreck. It's got to be. Yep. Desaulniers around into Camara. Oh, wow. I saw that one coming. It was 3 wide going into 4. Was it Hulse? Yeah, Hulse trying to make a 4 wide scenario there. That was just not going to work. There was nowhere for anyone to go.
Oh, all right. Let's take a look.
Oh, wow. Like, if you're playing bowling, man, Hulse just scored a strike. Took out Hollingsworth, took out Camara, took out Desaulniers.
Uh-oh. Am I getting booted here?
No, I can still hear you, buddy. You're all good.
I can't find nobody on track. Oh, here we go. I'm nervous. Who was that on now?
It was Hulse.
Let me see if I can find him. Man, that was scary because...
yeah, he scored a strike there, buddy. He got all of them.
I went to go back to see it, and I lost everybody on track. So, I see. Yeah. Oh, he caught the back of the 93 of Desaulniers.
And once you get live, look at Desaulniers right now.
Wait, let me go back. I gotta see.
This is making me laugh. I'm sorry.
Look at his car. Watch this. Look, they're 4 wide right there. Just about. Look at the front end of that car. Oh, the deck lid opens. Wow.
And after that wreck, just something was driving around the track, and his back bumper was just like
Oh
flying.
yeah, look at it, it's just flapping around in the breeze.
Yeah, I think they need, like, I think the problem is they've had the damage models where obviously the parts break off, but they don't actually come off the car. Ever.
Oh, they just reattached it, so they must be gluing it back together right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like in all the wrecks I've seen, I've never actually seen a part come off. Never seen wheels go anywhere. Never seen the lids actually come off.
I don't think not yet, but I think we will soon.
I'm terrified when that happens.
Yeah, because I know if you do open wheel, there's a wreck in front of you.
You're dead, yeah.
I think Kurt was hit by a flying wheel a couple of times, and he said, "Dude, it's over. There's nothing you can do."
Yeah, I was watching a guy racing Catalunya, man, the Barcelona track. Nowhere near anyone. He's driving his own. All of a sudden, the wheel comes flying out of nowhere, taps the front left wheel, takes him out of the race.
Yep.
It's like, where did that even come from?
I was doing a race at Watkins Glen Boot in the Delara F3, and I spun and I hit the tires there and tore both right side tires off the car.
Yep.
One of them stayed, one of them went flying. I was shocked, man. I was shocked.
The reason why we're talking about this as well is because when that comes to these cup cars, these big ones, I'm hoping they have some sort of like auto cleanup. When the caution pops up, that all the wreckage gets cleaned. Because at least with the open wheels, damn it, the wreck parts stay there for way too long.
Do they?
At least from my experience, they stay there for longer than you want them to. So all of a sudden, there's like debris in front of you, and you don't see it until you hit it. It's like you're trying to run your race, you're looking over at the exit of the corner, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the corner is like a piece of spoiler sitting there. Like,
nice.
Oh god!
That's it. I'm done. All right, so look, we got 22 laps, coming to 23 laps completed. We're in the caution number 1. We've got some crazy great racing going on so far. We got 68 laps remaining. We had 4 lead changes, and right now, the way it looks, DeSaulnier and Hollingsworth have the most damage out of that whole thing. And were they both part of the chase? Hollingsworth was. DeSaulnier was not. So this is going to hurt Hollingsworth tonight.
I want to start a new thing called Wingnut's Pit of Shame, and we saw both Seth and I believe Matt miss their stalls, so boom! Yes.
Oh, for real?
Matt's came out pretty much where he went in, so he's not too troubled by it, and Seth, I think, lost maybe 1 or 2 positions, but he's not too bad either. But still, the Wingnut Pit of Shame. Start doing that, I guess.
I like that. That sounds pretty good. I'm going to put up the top 3 for right now so we don't take up all the screen. The lights are out, so we should be going back green here.
A quick mention as well, people who've moved forward a lot. Adam Matt started like pretty much dead last. He's now in 9th position, so that's a 9-place gain. Yanis was in 11th, he's now in 7th. That's 4-place gain. Travis McDaniel, 6th to 3rd. Robert Jenkins, 8th to 2nd. Here he goes on the restart.
And look at that front row.
Steve Yanis.
That's a front row right there.
There's the green. Oh, not a good start for Rob Jenkins there, but a very good start for Yenich and for Travis McDaniel. Look at Cray on the inside there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and Cray too. He's like, nope, take advantage of that start.
All aboard the train, man, 'cause the inside line is moving.
I wonder what happened to Rob. Looked like maybe he wasn't in the right gear or just didn't time it right, but man, he lost.
Look at Jeff Yenich. Yenich went from 7th place up to currently in 5th and fighting for 4th.
Wow.
Oh, look at Travis McDaniel up ahead as well, trying to go to the lead against Steve Yenich. Now, at least in the previous model with the tires and damage, being in the draft at least seemed to be a bit more painful than it was a benefit. I wonder if that's changed here, where being in the draft is maybe better for you. Because I'm seeing obviously everyone's trying to fight for the lead, but Yenich seems a bit more calm about it. He doesn't really care too much. You'll fight for it, but he doesn't seem to be pushing hard.
Look at this.
It's just madness, isn't it? Absolute madness.
McDaniel on the inside, Steve Yenich on the outside, Cray behind him, and the 19 of Rob Jenkins behind him. And look at that. Adam Matz and even John Bradley, man, right there.
I don't know if you saw that, but Travis McDaniel had a moment there. He actually lost control for a little bit there. Or not lost control, what's the word? Lost the rear end, that's the word. Managed to hold on to it, didn't lose position, but he did lose the speed he had. And look at Cray! Look at Cray! Wow! Close right in on Yenich. If he got any closer, he would have chopped up the front right side of Yanich's car. That That was an aggressive turn in on the corner.
I love it.
But Yannick's just going, what the hell? You see, look at that. Look at that. That is balls of absolute steel to do that, because all Yannick has to do is, like, hold the throttle for a little bit longer, and he would have taken him out.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it would have been Craig's fault more than anybody else's there.
And look at Travis McDaniel now.
Yeah, Travis is not done yet. He still wants that pass. Look at Rob. Like, Rob's like hounding the back of him like a hungry dog. He's just waiting to see his moment. He's just going to strike immediately.
Yeah, Rob going right down to the inside, trying to do something here.
And here's the thing, like, with the whole crossover that Steve and Travis was doing, where obviously where Travis tried to pass Steve but then cross him over, you can't do that anymore because Travis is now getting the draft from Todd Craig. So now you can't do that crossover anymore. It only really works when you're in the lead, at least from what I've seen.
Look at these guys.
Now Travis is pretty much free of Steve. At least until he tries to pass Todd Craig and slows him down again. Further back, Sean Bradley alongside Jeff Yanich. Jeff's still one hit position ahead of that restart. He was in 7th, he's now in 6th. But Seth might be trying to rectify that.
Yeah, I was going to say, here comes Seth Schultz out of... He's going to make a little bit of noise, and we're pretty single-filed right now. I think they're the only ones side by side, right?
Everyone's found the level for a moment, but I'm worried about the fight's going to start. You can already see Rob Jenkins, he's chomping at the bit, he's ready to go.
And a little bit of smoke off of the 87, but that's just some glitching from connection issues. I hate to see that when you're on the track, because you always think somebody's wrecking, and you start backing out of it, and it's nothing except a connection issue, you know?
Yeah, it drives you insane.
But Todd Cray out front.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Bradley and Seth Schultz go flying past Adam Matz. Like, it looks like he wasn't even moving there. Craig Franklin now going to the inside of Matz as well. Matt's now dropping back into what I believe is 8th position. Kind of got Jeff trying to sneak in as well.
Adam Matz take 2 tires.
3 wide.
They took
3
4
wide.
tires.
Here we go. Jeff's decided he wants to pass now. Back to 2 wide, but for a moment there were 3.
I like Cody Franklin's paint job. Pretty nice looking. Nice and subtle.
We got side by side between Seth and Sean Bradley. Seth clears him, but Bradley might try the crossover here.
And look, Rob Jenkins fighting it with Steve Yenish.
No, Bradley can't make the run there, so unfortunately Seth had to make that position into 5th. And look at Travis, man. He's like right on the bumper of Cray.
Yeah, he's been on that bumper for a couple laps now.
I wonder if they may be working together to try and like separate away from the pack.
So they can fight it out?
Exactly. Like, we don't need to fight each other now. We can fight each other at about 60 laps.
Look at looking back from the leader, Todd Cray.
Yeah, Franklin and Jeff Yanich now side by side. Unfortunately, Patrick Desaulnier being lapped at the moment. That car is still a bit dented. Hey, buddy, we wish you good luck again.
Yeah.
Well, look at Travis. I was saying they're going to be working together, but nope. Travis is not intending on that.
He's trying, though.
And him doing this means that I think Steve Yanich and Rob Jenkins will catch up real quick. I like how Todd Cray's against the wall and Travis McDaniel was on the apron, as far away as they could get from each other.
Wow, look at that.
Cray.
He takes
Cray might try the crossover here. He's going to get the run, I think. Is he going to try it? No, he doesn't. He sits there. Cray's a very different entry to the corner, at least from what I see everybody else. He really throws it in.
I gotta watch him. Watch him a lap.
I don't really know how to explain like terminology for the track, but he goes real wide and kind of like throws it in somewhat late. Well, looks like Travis is now doing the same, so thank you, Travis, for proving me wrong.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, look at this one thing I found interesting. Never mind, everyone's doing it now. Okay, it looks like Steve is slowly breaking away from Rob Jenkins. We are single file out most of the field, except for Adam Lewis, who's trying to go side by side with Jonathan Cross. And ahead of them, they've got Brad Speidel as well, who I think took a bit of damage in that wreck, so he's not as fast as he was earlier.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins is way back there. Kamara's way back there. Even Hollings were all by himself.
Yeah, the damage they got was pretty catastrophic, unfortunately. Yeah, everyone's single filed out there and started to spread out, but all of a sudden, everyone's closed back in again. We've now got like the top 6 cars, I think, all pretty much nose to tail. Actually, going all the way back to like 8 is still pretty close together. One fight at the front is going to be a fight through all 8 of these cars. Which is why I'm actually real curious why Travis went for that pass now, because I mean, if Cray starts fighting back, Travis will then have to worry about Steve Yanich and Rob Jenkins, and if one incident happens for him, he's going to lose like 8 positions.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I was in that position, I'd have a little breakaway of 2 cars, just sit in the draft and see how far we can go with it.
Look at the 19.
They're making gaps. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to go underneath the 27 of Steve Yanich, man. Couldn't do it that time. Here comes Seth now.
Shoot up on the inside.
It's like you see Seth's car lunge ahead, and then all of a sudden the 19 lunges ahead, now the 31 lunges ahead. And now look, the 87 Sean Bradley going to get underneath the 19.
Yep, Sean's going to get a little bit of draft help from Seth. Oh, look at Rob. Wow.
Yeah, that was close. That was way close.
Oh, the 87 and 19 get real close there. I think the 87 had a slight moment on it in the middle of that corner. Lost the rear end for a split second.
I'd be nervous.
Not too bad, but he did lose pace.
Let's look at a man we haven't seen too much here already. Ron Hollyfield started 17th. He's up in 9th.
Ron's patient. He's still right behind the whole lead pack, so it's not like he's out of the fight at all. He's actually, I think he's still within draft too.
And he knows there's plenty racing. He's improved immensely over the last year. Cody Franklin back in 10th. Brad Speidel, let's see where he started. Kind of run through real quick while they're kind of not really settled out, but a little. Speidel started 9th. He's back in 11th. Go back to Adam Lewis. Started 18th. He's up in 12th. Jonathan Cross, where are you? He started 15th. He's gained 1 spot. He's in 14th. I know he doesn't want to get in anybody's way because he's not part of the chase.
The one I'm looking at as well, Travis McDaniel, 6th to 1st right now. And no, in pure numbers, it is not the biggest. I think at the moment that would probably go to Ron Holyfield. But considering that those 6 spots are the top 6 like guys fighting it out, you have to put a lot more effort to those positions.
Look at the 19 and the 31 again, side by side.
Yeah, they're almost brushing doors there.
Yeah.
It's good to see Rob. Like, Rob's been getting I wouldn't say he was ever a dirty driver, but he's definitely getting cleaner with the racing. Like, less incidents. And you see he's racing Seth hard here.
Yeah, he is racing them hard, too.
I think part of it's just, like, experience with online racing. Like, the lag you get, your netcode and all that just makes incidents way more possible, even though you don't think you'd hit.
Looking back here, there's a bunch of guys grouped together. Lewis, Pulse, Speidel, Franklin, they were all just like, looked like from the camera they were 3 wide for a minute. Sorry, bud.
It looks like Adam Matt's being passed now. He's now in 8th, but he's going to try and fight back against Jeff Yanich. Oh, Hulse and Speidel. This seems very familiar.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this before.
I mean, these guys...
2 other cars last time, though. Wait, there's 2 other cars here as well. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're fighting hard, man. And this is for 12th and 13th.
Hey, no, fight the race you've got. There's no point trying to fight for first if you're not going to make it. Fight for the guy in front of you. Look at Adam Lewis as well, going for the pass and Cody Franklin.
And Adam Lewis. Oh, him and Franklin. Oh. Franklin up into the wall. Oh, and look, Speidel almost spins. Dude, did you see that? Looked like Speidel almost lost the back of the car. I guess he thought maybe Franklin was going to come back down.
I don't think so. It looks like Speidel had some rear left damage. I think that's probably affecting the car then. Like, it's kind of like you reach the limit and all of a sudden, let's go.
Cody Franklin is missing on my screen. I wonder if he parked it or got disconnected. Oh, you know what? He might have hit a 16 incident.
What the? Okay, so I don't know what happened there, but it was with Cody Franklin. I think Cody like tapped the wall. I think he might have got DQ'd or he perhaps Alt F4, but look at Destonia behind him in that same moment. Go to slow motion, you see what happens. He hits a ghost car.
Destonia does.
Yeah, right where Cody Franklin vanishes. Watch
see.
a little bit after that and slow motion again.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a ghost car there.
Yep. Oh, look at that. That is weird.
Yeah, that's like that. There's just like typical netcode stuff.
That's big, wicked netcode.
Yeah, this is why you don't really Alt F4 because your car will stay for a bit longer. It's why you just hold down the brakes, wait till your car stops, then Alt F4.
Or get off the track, get it off the track so you don't pull out of caution.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully for Destonia, he was already in bad shape. So, not really like, he was racing for the win and that happened, unfortunately. But could have been a lot worse.
We did miss as well, but Cray stole the lead back from Travis McDaniel.
Mm-hmm. Cray back up front.
Well, apparently Travis heard me and he decided that's not going to be allowed.
Look at that.
Remember, these cars are going to start getting more and more tight as this race progresses. Some people have some damage, which makes their cars a bit more loose, but I've been told that the car gets tight after like 7 or so laps.
We're almost halfway there.
Yeah, look at Seth actually managed to shake off Rob Jenkins. Now Sean Bradley is fighting Rob Jenkins. You know what, further back you have a 3-way fight between Hull, Speidel and Lewis. I love it. They're pretty much so far back they can barely see the pack, if at all. They're still fighting out like they're fighting for first place. I love it.
Yeah, you can barely see the pack right up in front of them.
Oh, Yanis trying to make the pass on Travis McDaniel there. That's a dangerously close spot there. Like, if Yanis slipped for even a second, he would have put his car into the corner of Travis and spun him. Damn good racing. That always puts my heart in my mouth, though. But you know it will take you just one mistake, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And they're tight together right here.
It's fighting for that prime real estate.
Look at that, side by side, man.
Oh, look at Travis. Yeah, Cray had a bad accident. Travis is going to try and capitalize on that immediately.
I'm not going to be able to. Cray's going to hold on to it one more lap.
I think Seth's going to try and grab some of that as well.
Good to see Seth
I'm
up
actually
here.
very curious now. Yeah, no, I'm very curious to see like which line's the better line here, because I kept thinking the inside line's going to kill your tires. You're not going to be able to do it for very long. But Travis has been on the inside line for a lot more than I think he's been on the outside. It's been working for him so far.
Look at Seth now up to second. See if he can shut the door completely here on Travis or not. So far, no.
He does have the draft from Cray though, so you might be able to get away with it on turns 1 and 2. Travis will dive to the inside through this corner though.
Wow, look at that. Almost like he didn't go down low enough to try to keep Seth up high, you know?
Yeah, I guess the thing with the inside pass, the one I saw that I definitely liked was against Yanis. I think it was Travis who did it, or maybe Cray. He sat in the middle of the track, essentially and forced Yanis all the way to the outside. He didn't push him out there, he didn't shove him, but he just took that prime line and Yanis gave it away.
He's coming in.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's coming in, breaking up the pit stop now.
I mean, the undercut could work for him here.
That was...
I think how many laps they get.
Only got 26 laps on the tires.
I'm trying to think like what the pitch ratio here is going to be, because I don't know how much they get on a tank of fuel. What if Cray is going to do his usual and undercut, or is he going to stay out as long as he can because he's in the lead?
I'm wondering if he thinks he's going to he's got enough to make it to the end, maybe.
That's a long stretch.
Well, we're better than halfway. We're at coming almost to lap 49. We're almost lap 50 of 90. So really, 40 lap run. It is a bit of a stretch, but man.
My question to that is like, now you're gonna have to do 40 laps on a set of tires essentially, whereas you could have done 35 or 30.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would have had to do like 5 or so better laps, we'll say,
Look,
on those older tires.
Look where he came out.
Yeah, right in front.
And is he still on the tail end of the lead lap? Because it's not showing him a lap down yet. Let me wait till he crosses the line. He did 4 tires. I'm just curious if it's not showing any lap down information just yet. So let me see.
Yeah, once we go around again, it should tell us.
Yeah, I
don't think he's lapped down.
Yeah,
he's actually on the lead lap.
Yep, he's on the tail end of the lead lap. So, wow, this is interesting.
Meanwhile, up the front, Seth's now fighting for the lead. This is a Seth we know and love.
Here he comes.
Look at Yanis on the outside there.
Yeah.
Now we got Jenkins going to the inside. These guys are like 2 by 2 in a real tight location. Oh. Guys, please, I need to have a heart attack.
And this is up front racing right here. Look at Seth. He was
Chase
smart.
Race #1.
Seth got back up in that outside line in front of the 27 because the 27 had him closed out before.
And by the way, have a look how far away Travis has already gone.
Yeah, I was just looking from the far away camera.
Don't forget, they're all getting the draft from each other. They are fighting, but of course, the draft can kind of make up for that, like you do see in plate tracks. He's just driving away, not even moving.
Yeah.
I think Sean Bradley just said something, so I think he might be considering pitting, perhaps.
Yeah, I wonder. We'll have to keep an eye. I think he's still on the outside. Yeah, he's still up top.
I'm thinking pit stop about 55, maybe 60.
I'm wondering, wouldn't that be something if Travis McDaniel's pit stop there, like, saved the day? You know what I mean? That'd be insane, dude.
I would love to see it work, but I'm just counting like how many laps he's gonna have to drive on crappy tires against guys with fresher tires.
I know. He's got it. And you saw he didn't go a lap down. So if these guys do their pit stops right, he's not going to have that much of a lead on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And look at that, Seth stealing the lead away from Cray. Good to see Seth back on top.
Yeah, Seth got the lead. We see Kamara, I believe, coming in.
Yep.
This is a good race, man. A very good race going on.
Just trying to see when people pit now. That's gonna be the thing I think shakes it up, is when people decide to pit in.
Especially green flag stops too. And I see Steve Yanis going to the inside now. Sean Bradley for 4th. Steve in the 27, Bradley in the 87. So the 87 disappear and come back. It's a shame he has connection issues, man, because he's a good driver, a good fast driver. It'd be nice to see if that thing could stay steady and actually, you know, not be an issue for it.
I don't think it's going to be affecting his driving, but it will affect people around him.
Well, the thing when you ride, wow, look at that, 24 degrees on the track. It just went up as I was showing it. Yeah, it just sucks if you're the guy around him because, you know, you never know if netcode is going to grab you. Sometimes, I don't know if you're familiar, especially on the ovals, you see when the car disappears and comes back, you get that puff of smoke. Yeah. And my first instinct is you think it's a wreck. Oh, look at the 19, and who is that? Is that the Sonia going around? Yeah, oh, dude. Oh, let's go back. Yeah, oh, dude. We got to see that again.
Where'd the
Hold
caution
on.
come from?
The 19 and the 93.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's actually another mini crash after, actually. If you look at Rob Jenkins again, going to turn 3 and 4.
Really? Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me see
Going
this
towards turn 3
one.
and 4. Look at the 87.
Let me see. Go to the 19. Oh, yeah. Look, right here. Oh, let me speed this up just a little bit.
That there, I think it's just, people are trying to fight wreck avoidance, I think the good thing for Rob Jenkins there, though he did take damage, is the caution flew before that happened, so we didn't actually lose position out of it.
Look at that. Like the 87 came back up on track, caught him into the wall pretty good. Let me go back and do this in real time. Check this out in real time. Sorry about that, everybody.
I wonder if this is going to be a big win for Travis McDaniel. Is he going to stay out on those tires? No, he's going in. So in fact, Travis loses out massively there. He's now behind the entire grid.
I want to see what happened with him. I'm watching him back here a little bit. Watching the 87. He sees the wreck.
I think he's just still approaching that corner like way too fast, so he has to get back on track.
Like he sees the wreck right there. Oh, I see. He had a good run, and he was gonna. Yeah. Oh, dude, go back and look at that. He had a good run going, and he was gonna pass the 19 in the middle, and he decided to go down under the line to pass him. Take a look at that. You'll see.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Because I was wondering why he was outside the groove underneath the line. I thought maybe it was just avoiding, so I wanted to go back and look, but no, it was he had a really, really good run.
And the thing is, like, I think he could have gone in between them on the inside, but he went all the way to the inside and tried to get back on track, and yeah.
Yep.
I kind of get, he wants to try and fight for the position there, but I don't know, man. I don't think I would have done that.
He tried.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. If you don't try, you ain't racing.
All right, so let's take a quick look here. We had, this is only caution number 2. We had 56 laps completed. We have 34 left. We've only had 8 lead changes, which is actually very low for these guys. Great racing here tonight. We're 125 degrees, so we went up again another degree. It's getting a little bit slick out there. I don't know what the time is, because does it tell me the time? No, it doesn't tell me the time. But right now, Steve Yenich is up in the front. Steve Yenich did start on the pole, so he's up here in the front. Then we have Todd Cray in second. He started third. Seth Schultz started fourth. He's sitting third. Sean Bradley started seventh. He's fourth. Adam Matt started second. He's fifth. Ron Hollyfield, look at him, 17th to 6th. Go Hollyfield, man. Having a great run.
And he's just playing it calm and collected the whole way through. He's got no damage that I can see. Yeah, I don't think it's damage. So yeah, his car is fresh and clean. He started from the back and he's like slowly working his way forward. And honestly, he's in prime position right now.
Yeah.
As long as he can hold on to the pace of these leaders and wait till the end, he's in a good spot. Fresh car, fresh tires. Look after that car to the end, and you got a good chance.
And we're coming down to 30 to go pretty soon with another couple laps. So the pressure's on. As the laps start winding down, man, you know what I'm saying? Pressure gets hotter.
Oh, yeah.
We're waiting now for the start. Great race so far, man. Steve Yenich on the inside, waiting for the green. There it is. Todd Cray with a great start on the outside. Whizzing through the gears. Look at Schultz. Looked like he wanted to go 3 wide, man. Wow.
Had a moment there. Like my internet had a problem. I lost all the cars.
Oh.
Oh god!
It's crazy, right? Look at this fight up front, man. Oh, dude, they are nuts up here. Look at this. Oh, the 87 and the 89 make contact, but they do save it. That was close. Have to see if there's any marks in the book on that one. Meanwhile, Cray holding off Steve Yenish up there. Look at Ron Hollyfield now. Hollyfield said he's going down low and coming up here. Travis McDaniel side by side with the 89. Look at the 87 and the 89. I got to watch them. I wonder if the 87 is a little mad at the contact because he's chasing them down. And my soda got hot. Travis McDaniel right there in the back of Adam Matz trying to push him forward.
And Matt, because Matt's back in the top 3 again, he did fall off towards 8th position near the end of that stint, but he's back up the front again. I think he does better with fresh tyres in this situation.
Look at, yep. 3 wide right here.
Do it again. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, this could end.
Oh wow. Honestly, good driving from Travis there. He obviously lost a lot of pace, but he kept off of both cars. Like that was oof.
Yeah, it looked like he almost got in the set there and kind of saved it. And look at this.
Yeah.
Look who's going for the lead.
Yeah, come on, Mats, you got this, buddy. I know I'm meant to be like somewhat impartial, right? Hell no, go Mats.
There he goes. He's trying.
Bridesmaid, let's go.
He is trying.
To be fair, look at Mats's car. He's got some front right damage there. I wonder if that's going to cause him some trouble later on. That might be the reason why he lost pace. Makes the car a lot more tight later on.
Whoa!
Oh.
That was close.
Sink, man.
All right, let's go back a little here to Seth Show, Sean Bradley, Travis McDaniel.
Here comes Jeff Yenish to the inside. He's going to get past Mats going into 3.
Yeah, Mats was on fire there for a couple laps. Here comes Steve now. I forgot to find out if you win, if you're locked in, a guaranteed lock in or not. Man, a couple of questions I forgot. It's been so long since I've done a chase format. We used to do them all the time, and then it kind of, people got old from it, you know? I have a bunch of questions after the end of the race. I need some ice cubes for my drink.
Ice cubes? Speaking of, man, dude, today was cold in the morning, man. Like, you're talking 3 degrees Celsius, 19 Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Go to get in my car, move the wipers, and nothing happens because it's locked solid.
Really?
Like, I was like, oh god, this is new. What do you do with this?
Oh, that is cold, dude.
Yeah, like 19. I think it's like as well. It's our ambient temperature is not really as cold as the wind chill we get here. That I think gets you cold.
That car is probably crying being outside. You might need to take it in your room overnight, dude.
I mean, to be fair, if I could just open up this window, I definitely could. It's big enough.
Yeah, I remember when I lived in Pennsylvania, dude. My car was outside, and how many things froze. Oh, it was gross. Especially when the windshield wiper fluid freezes, you know? And you drive
the
it.
fluid was fine, but the wiper was stuck.
Yeah. Driving down the highway, and you can't get them cleaned off, you know?
Yeah.
Look at these guys.
Hey, closest thing I'll ever get to snow, so I'll take it.
Look at Ron Hollyfield, up in 5th.
Alex will fight further back as well. Sean Bradley, Brad Spartle currently fighting it out.
I was just going to say,
falling back, unfortunately.
look at Speidel up to 7th, and then look at Matthew Holtz up to 10th.
Yeah, look at Mats, unfortunately.
Yeah, he almost had a little incident there with Hulse, but they get through it. Even
I think that front right damage is going to cost him more and more because it's making the car tighter, and then like it's probably like it gets tighter, then all of a sudden it will snap loose. Look at the lead. I just saw that distance. Look at Jeff Yanis now on the inside of Todd Cray.
he's got a good run. I like Steve. He'll let Jeff go up there and race him hard for a while, get out in front, and then both Cray and Jeff will have worn out tires, and Steve will come driving by and wave as he goes by.
Look at Cray, man.
He's trying to hold him down there, man. That's crazy. Yeah, look, see? Be 22 laps to go this time by, dude. The pressure is on. And here comes McDaniel now to the inside of Schultz. Jeff just cannot get by, man. He's there. We just can't finish it. Oh, I thought Steve Yanis and McDaniel were going to make contact there. Good job staying off. You seeing this? Insane.
I'm watching with bated breath and a nice coffee in hand. I'm loving it.
That's insane, dude. Some great racing going on.
Yeah, I'm just like counting the number of chase drivers up front fighting it out.
It looks like
Ron better have his popcorn ready, man. He's in the spectator seat.
Looks like right now, the way it looks, Kamara and Hollingsworth may not make it to the next one. I don't remember if Cody Franklin was in the chase or not. I have to take a look. Because if Franklin's in the chase, then it's probably going to be Franklin, Kamara, and Hollingsworth that won't make it to the next round. If Franklin was not in, but I thought I saw his name. They need to put like a asterisk or something next to the chase drivers.
Yeah, we'll talk to those guys about that after the race, but for now we can tell who's in the chase by who's fighting real hard.
Look at McDaniel. And look at Hollingsworth, Hollyfield, and Speidel. Speidel goes by. The 108 of Hulse goes by. Man, what happened to Hollyfield?
He's just watching. I don't think he's particularly trying to fight her. He's still waiting until the end.
Look,
He's still got another 19 laps to go.
Look at this. We may... No, I think Cray's still going to have that one.
And honestly, Travis managed to fight back from like mid-pack again after that pit incident. I wouldn't call it pit incident, but you know, pitting at the wrong time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's back at the lead, fighting it out again.
Look at that. Will be 18 laps to go this time, man. You can tell. Jump inside. Let's take a lap or two around. Feel the pressure. Inside with Schultz right now, running 5th. Go back to Brad Speidel back here in 6th. He's on a move, man.
I say Cray's gonna have one hell of a job holding these boys at bay. Like he's got a full grid of people hungry for points here.
Look, we're running with number 2 right now, McDaniel. He gets right up to his bumper. You see that? He is like right there, man. That is just crazy. Todd Gray doing a pretty good job so far, hanging on.
Well, I'm looking around going, who do I think's got this? Like, well, I'll ask you, what do you think? If you're putting money down right now, who's it on?
I don't know. I think, man, it's really hard to say. I think it's going to be Cray. Man, it's got to be Cray or Steve, I think, who might come out on top.
I don't know yet. Cray's got like the right position at the moment. If he can hold on to it, Jeff's a wild card here. He's flown forward, so is Travis. So they're both kind of like they're in the seat to try and take position. I don't think Steve's got it today, to be honest. He's at the front, but he's not really like fought too hard, if that makes sense. He's fought, but he's never actually fought for the lead too much.
Yeah. 15 to go when they cross, though, man. So.
Yeah, I think this is Cray's to lose, but no, between Travis and Jeff, they can really make it work and make it hard for him. Speaking of Jeff, though, here comes Steve on his inside.
Yeah.
I think he heard me and decided to start pushing.
He's trying. I think like he still knows it's 15 laps to go. It might be too soon.
I think the thing is, well, there's no real reason to fight first. As long as you survive to the end in the top 5 or so, you will get through to the next phase.
Did you see Seth Schultz?
I saw that one.
I was like, dude, I thought he was gonna drive through him, and then at the last second, he decided to pop up on the outside. Look at that run he got, man. That was really good.
Yeah, Steve got a tiny little bit loose in the middle of the corner, lost speed, and Seth got right onto him and just like slugged behind him. That is some damn good control to be able to pull that off and not hit the outside wall, not hit Steve, and not even hit Jeff. And not even lose pace. That was real good.
That's crazy, man.
And you can see Travis is just hounding the back of Todd Cray every lap.
He's trying to get Cray like to look in the mirror and break his concentration.
The thing as well is that Travis does have some back-end damage. His rear bumper is like caved in entirely. I don't know how much that's going to be affecting his car, but surely did some effect that's driving him crazy.
Take a look from the front of Jeff Yanish and see. Yeah, you can see where it's kind of lifted in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, look at to the inside.
There he goes, yeah. I don't know if that's going to work, but if we can start pressuring him, that's good. Gets real close, getting closer. Oh, Travis losing it, saves it. Loses his pace, though.
He has to get out of it.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff's got to come.
Oh, here comes Seth.
Jeff's going to be busy. Jeff can't make the pass here. Now Seth's on his inside.
Yep, Seth saw that, and he's out, down, he's going. That'd be cool if Seth comes in and steals this one. He had some.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him up here.
He had some bad luck for a little while.
I mean, hey, he's got free of Jeff there. He's already burning forward. Jeff's now being passed by Steve. That's the thing. Like, that's the reason. Like, the problem with this fight up here at the moment. As soon as someone makes a mistake, it doesn't even have to be you. As soon as someone makes a mistake, you're stuck in the middle of it.
Yep.
And Jeff lost 2 positions because of what happened to Travis.
And nowhere to go.
Yeah, and saw Brad Spider almost going to the rear of Jeff as well, so this is going crazy. Here comes Travis again, the inside. He started a lot wider that time.
Look at that.
Ray's trying to squeeze him down. Travis, he's getting a pretty good run if he can hold it straight. But look at Seth. I think Seth might push us through wide if he can find a slot to make it work. He doesn't. I guess because Travis is making sure of that one.
I wish you could see the temperatures in the car.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I think the problem now is Travis is kind of committed to the inside line. He can't get that preferred line. No. And Craig can now play off Travis with Seth. He can give Seth the run. He can give Travis the run. He can make both of them struggle to pass him.
Yeah.
And he's got 10 laps to make that work. Look at this trainer. Seth's now right in the rear of Cray. Steve's trying to get in there as well. And Travis is going to start falling back.
Oh, dude. Look at these guys. Everybody's getting up here by the front. Holyfield, Speidel, Holtz.
Oh, I think Travis is going to lose out, unfortunately. But here comes Seth. Seth might maybe try and sneak to the inside. Nope, he's going to stay in line. Look at Travis is trying, man. I don't think you can dive hard enough, buddy. There's no way you can dive that hard anymore.
He shoots it in there, though, man.
Slot in third. Yep, there you go. He slotted into third. Stay on the outside there. Looks like Steve's going to try the inside now. But this is where Travis wants to be somewhat. He wants to be obviously where Seth is, but it's better than being on the inside with both of them passing you.
Let's see what Steve can do here. See if Travis.
See what Seth's going to do.
I was going to say, see if Travis has any better luck on the outside. Looks like it might be better off on the inside.
I mean, he's done most of his laps on the inside, I think, so I'm not too surprised. Just curious to see what Seth's going to be doing here. Also, I like that Steve is kind of like just holding him slightly up there. Steve's running a perfect line and making Travis struggle a little bit. But the more they do that, the more Seth's going to have time to try and fight Cray. He's sitting right on his rear.
I can't believe how Seth is right there, man. No offense to Seth, but he was struggling, you know, another guy like me that was struggling with his update. And like same with me, man, as of last week, this new update was made the car back. Look behind them.
Oh yeah, the whole pack's here. All the way back to Hulse even, and Jeff Hollingsworth. Who he is a few laps down. Still, this is a massive boy pack here. And if I'm Seth now, I'm looking at those laps and going, now's going to be the time. You've got to make the pass now, because you won't be able to get it first go, I think.
Look at Steve, look at Steve, look at Steve.
Yeah, still fighting with Travis.
And, I mean, dude, he ran in.
Well, I've looked at Seth. I thought I saw him stick his nose low there. He might be considering it. Maybe he's just getting a bit of fresh air.
He's got to do it with like 4 or 3 to go. He's got to just like punch it and go. Because that's all he's going to have on those tires to be able to do it. You do it now, it's too soon. If he doesn't make it, he's going to get eaten up by everybody. So he's got to wait.
At the same time, though, like, it may not be a quick and easy pass. It might be a couple of laps of work. So you got to do it late enough that you can actually make it work. But not too late where you just can't make it in time.
Well, I would do it with 3 to go, and I probably would make a mistake, but I would try it with 3 to go.
I'd probably make a mistake, but 3 to go. I kind of agree. Like 4, 3 to go. I think in lap 86 to lap 87, he's just going to throw everything he has.
Yeah, it's like you have to. It's now or never, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, that's it. The only thing that sucks is if he doesn't get by and he makes those tires so unhappy, he's got Steve, Travis, Jeff, Brad, and Ron just going to be like all over him like white on rice, man.
He might just sit here, to be honest, because if he stays here, he will be through in the chase, no worries. So maybe it's not worth the risk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, this is getting good.
Yeah, well, here it is, the lap where we both think he's going to start doing something, so we'll see what happens. But look at Steve, man. He's caught right up. I think the time for Seth to try and make a pass might have just passed now, because now Steve is right there, and Travis is right there as well. If he fails the pass, they're going to be all over him.
Seth's hope is that they have to start fighting side by side and get off them.
Oh, do you see the Cray there?
Yeah, it was like, what's he doing?
Or if he bopped the inside wall, maybe he's trying to avoid any attempted passes.
Oh, look at this, dude. This is going to be...
Oh, look at Steve. He's creeping on the inside there.
I think Steve is going to take Schultz.
I'm surprised by the run he was getting on the inside on the exit of the corner. Like, that is insane.
Even Holyfield down at the bottom, too.
Squeeze him down, Seth. Come on.
Oh. This is what Cray wants to see. Let them fight.
Oh, no. Seth scraped the outside wall there.
Did he really?
Yeah, I didn't see any damage on it, but I mean, when that starts happening, you're getting a little bit nervous.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Come on, Seth, we believe. But Cray, man, he's in a good position here. He can play these two off of each other for a while.
Yeah, Cray's happy. He's like, nah, man. Y'all fight. I'm going.
And Travis is the wild card in this fight. He's in the perfect position to make it 3 wide and go crazy on it.
Steve is trying so hard. Look at him.
Yeah, and Seth is doing so good.
Oh, contact between Holyfield and who was that with him? Oh, that was Holyfield and Hollingsworth.
And Hulse. No, it was Hulse.
You sure?
Yep, 108 Tulse.
Oh. Man.
Seth's still holding on a bit. Steve is making progress, and Cray is just out in the clear. 2 laps to go.
Seth didn't want to be the bridesmaid, you know what I mean?
I mean, Cray's in the position here. Like, even if he screws up, he's got, like, it's gonna be hard for either Seth or Steve to make that pass work. And you can still see Travis is just trying anything he can get. There's nowhere for him to go to make this work.
That would be a pretty cool finish, Cray, Seth, and Steve.
Oh yeah.
Where you guys at?
With either Jeff or Travis as well. Like, all these guys have been fighting hard the entire race.
But those 3 guys you used to see up front, you know?
At least they're getting. Wow. I would not dare get that close, especially with that curve racing. But man, they're just not giving any room at all. You see Travis is pushing Seth.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
White flag.
Yep,
This
Seth's
is
gonna
it.
try and make a move here. Oh, I think Seth might have gone a bit too wide there. He's gonna lose some pace. You see the run Steve gets on exit there. He just really gets that nailed down. What's Travis gonna do? I wonder if Travis is gonna try and slide it 3 wide on the inside. No, he's gonna stay behind.
Yeah. I don't think he really can do anything. I think this is it. We're locked.
Oh, look how close they're getting! Yeah, looks like we're locked in. Oh,
wait,
Seth,
no. Oh,
so
look at.
close. But Craig coming home with the win tonight. And look at Travis almost stealing 3rd place. Todd Cray first, Steve Yanich second, Seth Schultz third.
Wow, that
And
was close.
Look at the gap between Seth and Travis McDaniel. 0.003.
That was close.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was a great race, man. I told you it was going to be good. I had a feeling this update is so much better, man.
Way more racy, yeah, for sure.
So much better. Todd Cray.
Congrats to Cray for sure. That was a well-fought race.
Yeah, he really did good, man. 46 laps led on that one too. That's just crazy, dude. Great race. So we just need to find out. Let me take a quick look and see. Adam Lewis, Camara, Jenkins, McDaniel. Yeah, no. So it'll have to be
Camara's out, Rob's out.
Rob Jenkins, and Jeff Hollingsworth won't be making it to the next round. Wow. I would have never guessed those 3. I would have never guessed those 3. You?
Yeah, kind of. Like, it's kind of hard to really point at anyone and say this is who it's going to be. That's the thing with racing, unfortunately.
Oh, dude, I don't know about you, but I'm sweating, bro. And I wasn't even racing.
Oh god, don't even get me started, man. I'm gonna be an absolute bucket by next week.
I wasn't even racing. I know. I can't wait to see you race next week. All right, let's see. Let's get our winner down here. Is he up here somewhere? Do you see him anywhere? I see him. He's right above us. Duh. All right, let's see if we can get. Oh, I can't get him in.
Who do you want first? There you go. I got him.
Who do we got? Oh, we got Seth. Hang on. Hey, hold on 1 second there, Seth. Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
Well, I'm getting you anyway, buddy. Dude, it's good to see you back on the on the podium.
Oh yeah, I should have turned the AC on before I started this race. I'm a little gonna have to take a shower.
Oh yeah, Paul was saying the same thing, man. He's sweating buckets. He wasn't even racing.
I wasn't even racing, dude, and I'm sweating, man. That was a great race, man. That was definitely a great race. Great way to start the chase off, dude.
Yeah, hopefully Sonoma would be the same, but I don't know.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, notoriously they're usually get spread out, but it was a good run tonight. I mean, I could have tried and passed Todd a little sooner, but I knew if I did and I got down there, I could end up losing a bunch of positions because those guys were right there, and I felt like I'd get through 1 and 2 a lot better, but you had to almost clear them by the time you got down to 3, but yeah, it was good. The bottom groove started getting a little slick, so you could touch it and get the rear end step out a little bit for you, but you didn't want to do it too much, otherwise it'd slow you down.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that for sure. I like that you mentioned it. You didn't go for the pass early enough. I was saying, not that need to be earlier. Paul was saying it needs to be later. I like you kind of agree with both of us there. You didn't do it early enough, but at the same time, you had a risk for doing it too early.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that by drafting we could stay ahead of those guys behind us, and when they were side by side, we were pulling away from them. And I'm like, doing it, keep doing it, and then finally they got it sorted out, and they caught back up. I was hoping they didn't catch back up, and then with 1 to go or 2 to go, I was going to try and pass him. But if I wouldn't have been able to do it off of 2, I don't think I'd have been able to do it off of 4.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Well, hey, this is the first race with the new car model. I believe there's a new tire model, perhaps. Not sure about that one.
Yep, there's a new tire model, and the thing with the damage model right now, until they fixed it, the new damage model right now, until they fix it, there's a glitch where you can just bump draft somebody and it can overheat your car. So that's why you didn't see a lot of pushing down the straightaways. We just get up real close, and then we saved it at the very end if we wanted to shove somebody. But other than that, it was you just tried to keep your car as clean as possible. I know I scraped the wall once, but it didn't hurt it.
Yeah, we saw a bit of bump drafting through the race because that was getting real close and together. But how's the new car feel? Are you liking it better?
At Michigan, it's the best I've run here in a long time. So of course I'm going to say that I like tire model. It's more forgiving to me to be able to save tires the way I save tires. So for me, it's more forgiving.
Yeah.
The old one, it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So this one seems to be more forgiving on how you save tires versus the other one. The other one was, you almost had to run it full throttle down into the corner and then slow down. But this one's a lot better, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I know some of the open set guys don't like it, but it is what it is.
You ain't run open sets here, boy.
But so yeah, other than that, the only thing new is Thursday nights I'm going to be starting up an 87 Grand National Series, and it's going to be open setup, and the races are going to start at 8 Eastern, I believe I had it set as. So just get the word out there, but I got to make it official and put something in the forums yet and announce it in Facebook. But I just figured I'd throw it out there, and got like 10 or 12 guys already signed up for it. So.
And what night is this going to be?
Thursday nights.
Oh yeah, this the 80s cars.
Yep. And then and you have to. So like if you want to run the Wrangler scheme, you got to be the 3 cars. So if you're going to run retro scheme, well, you have to run a paint scheme from the 80s, and it has to go with the number. So if you're running the old Milwaukee car, then you got to run number 27. So and so on.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What did you say it was open setups? You're going to be able to give setups to new drivers, or is it going to be you have to make your own setup and good luck?
If anybody wants to share, they're more than welcome to. I don't know if VRS has any setups out yet to start with. A lot of guys grab those and then start with them, but there's not really an open series in iRacing, so I don't know if they'll have any. But I'd be willing to share whatever. And with I'm not going to share with the pretty fast guy. We're going to cap the iRating from 2,000 minimum and 6,000 maximum.
Well, that's me out there.
Yeah, me too.
Well, all you gotta do is get to 2,000 and you're good to go.
What's a potential date?
Probably about a month, sometime in July is what we're thinking.
Cool. Awesome.
I gotta get the site all set up and all the rules in, and then we're gonna follow the 1987 schedule, which we have all the tracks except for one, which is the road course, and we have to. We'll substitute whatever we can find for the closest road course for it, and I believe it is Sonoma. So there you go.
Hey, to get back to tonight's race, as far as the chase, is the win a guarantee to move over to the next round, or no?
Yeah, it's basically tonight was, I believe we had 11 guys. Tonight was the top. We lost. So whoever
it looks like Camara, Rob Jenkins, and Jeff Hollingsworth, I think, are going to be the 3.
If I remember right, I can't see the deal, but I know whoever the last, it's where you finish. But if you have bonus points, if your points equal more during the race, then you surpass the guy in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess we'll have to wait and see then what's
posted.
How many
people was it supposed to drop again? I don't remember.
3 this race.
So it'd be the 3 guys that finish back there.
Yeah,
more than likely.
Would be Camara, Rob Jenkins, and Jeff Hollingsworth, 14, 15 to 16.
Yep, because I don't think they were close enough to any other chase driver to pass them in the points during the race. So.
I'll tell you what, man, dude, it was a great race from start to finish, man. even in the beginning of the race, me and Wingnut were saying it's like you guys were racing like it was 5 to go, man. It was clean racing, but dude, it was just, you could tell there's like everybody must have had in their mind it's a chase race or something because like the fire was on. But it was really good, man. You guys did a really great job, man. I think only 2 cautions, 14 lead changes, man. Definitely good. It was hot out there too. I think we got up to like 125 degrees on the track at one point.
At the end there, that last run, there was no grip up next to 2 lanes from the wall. You couldn't run there. You had the 2 lanes in the middle of the track, and 1 and 2, if you touched the very bottom groove, you'd get loose. So it was just all depending on how you took the corner, really. But you had to watch what you were doing. If you got to throttle too quick, you'd push off the corner and hit the wall. And if you went too low, too fast, you'd get loose. But it made for good racing. I mean, that was some fun racing.
Well, next week you got Mr. Wingnut from the SR booth going to be down there with you on Sonoma, man. How you feeling about Sonoma? I know you're a little iffy how you think it's going to be. I think it'll be pretty good.
I'll probably be the next one eliminated. We'll see if I can get some practice in this week and see what I can do.
Yeah.
I've already been practicing a week, man. I'm excited.
So, yeah, I'm sure Robert will probably join us for that one. I wouldn't doubt it anyways.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess Steve's pretty good there. So hopefully overdrives a corner and wrecks it. And it's one, we ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah. If you get through turn 1 on the start, you're good, man. That's all.
10-4. But yeah, I'll thank Infinite Hero and Patrick for bringing them on, and you guys for broadcasting as usual. And if you guys don't end up racing on Thursday night, you're more than welcome to broadcast.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you. I got to see. I don't think I'm at 2,000 with my rating. I haven't had time to get on, but I'll see if I can do something. But good run, man. Good to see you back up there. Started 4th, finished 3rd. Got up there. Really good tonight, man. I hope we see more of that from you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right, brother. All right. That was Seth Schultz. Let's go to Steve Yenish, who finished 2nd here, who started on the pole, actually.
I can grab him for you.
All right, thanks. Hey, Steve Yenish, got a copy.
Hey, yeah, I got you guys.
Hey, man, good run starting on the pole. Good fight there back towards the end, man, to get back almost for the win, but 2nd place. Dude, like we were just talking to Seth, it seemed like from the drop of the green flag, man, to the checkered flag, dude, it was just intense out there.
Oh, yeah, it was very close racing. I mean, the groove you had to stay in was so narrow. Like that bottom lane, you got real loose down there, and if you got 3 lanes up, you were real tight up there. So there wasn't much margin for error. Everybody had to ride that 2nd and 3rd. I guess it was the 4th lane that got tight, but everyone had to ride that 2nd and 3rd lane, and they were pretty much dead even. I can't remember a time I've scratched and clawed so hard to get a spot with Travis and Seth there at the end. I was really fortunate. Just ran some really good laps there to make that happen, but the slightest slip up and I was going to get freight trained.
Yeah, we were talking because we were wondering if Seth was going to try to make a move a little bit earlier, on Todd for it. And he said the same thing, if it went too soon and burned him up, he was going to get eaten up. So he decided to stay. But I'll tell you what, man, I don't know about you, but this new update, I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the way the car feels. I'm liking the racing that's being produced from it so far at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe I think the tire fall off is a little more dramatic, maybe. So that's usually a good thing. And I think the lanes were a little more even than they were before. So I think the racing was great. The damage model was a variable that really, I think, changed things today. I think everybody was pretty tense that, even just a little bump drafting, could ruin not just the guy who's bumping, but the other guy's night too.
Yep.
Because it's just so screwed up right now. So I think everybody did a great job of, for the most part, staying off each other and making sure that that a bad update on iRacing's part didn't ruin the race for anybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a really tense, awesome finish there. I can't wait to see it.
Well, hopefully they got an update that's going to fix all that. We've had some issues on Wednesday night with some invisible debris and stuff like that tearing cars up. So hopefully they'll jump on it. But I think they're going in the right direction. I'm really happy with it. The last race I ran on Wednesday, it brought back a lot of fun. But you guys do tonight, just insane, man. And you started on the pole too, and you made it to the next round. That's what counts.
Yeah, we were just talking in the lobby. I didn't realize that it was single elimination. I was thinking that it was here in Sonoma for the first round. And looking back, if I had known it was single elimination, I might have taken it a little bit easier there because man, that was close. I mean, we could have had a wreck that took out everybody very easily.
We were just talking about that at the beginning of the race too. It was like, man, just knowing, because we said you have a lot of wins here in this series, and we were like, dude, if you get wrecked early on, that's it. It's over. You know what I mean? All those wins, all that racing for what? You know, just to be wrecked out. So I'm glad to see you moving on to the next round, and nothing happened that took you out that, you know, early on, because that would have been a heartbreak right there. But dude, awesome job.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, if something happens to, to anybody who's in the playoffs, it sucks. But we're just out here to have fun, and you can always come back the next week, and you can have just as much fun battling everybody. I mean, anybody wants to be able to compete for a championship, obviously, after putting in a long season like this. But you got to remember, they say this is a sim, but you're playing it for enjoyment first and foremost. So you can't forget that. Just go out there and have fun.
And a win's a win, man. Next week you got Mr. Wingnut down there with you guys on Sonoma. He's going to be putting some seat time in this week to get down. Boy's just in love with the road courses, so he'll be out there with you guys. How you feeling about hitting Sonoma? You liking that kind of style racing or no?
Yeah, I like road racing pretty well. Hopefully Wingnut show some mercy on us. But I think, yeah, it'll be fun. I don't know if Snow is my favorite road course. Usually
it's evil, man.
Yeah, it is. Especially in this car, man. There's just no grip. But it's going to be fun, definitely.
All right. Well, listen, dude. Good run here for you. Started on the pole. You finished second. Great racing all the way through. You definitely make it to the next round. And we'll look for you at Sonoma and see what you got. Before you go, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, definitely Infinite Hero and Tampa SUV Rentals.
All right, buddy. Glad to see you didn't get wrecked out, and hopefully we'll watch you get all the way down to the end there, man, and see a good battle. You definitely deserve a shot for the championship, man, with all the wins that you had out here this season. So we'll be watching, man, and hopefully bring you some good luck, not bad luck.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it was a great regular season and a good start to the playoffs here, but this is the time you got to bring it. So, I mean, everything that's happened before this doesn't matter. So, you gotta show up when it counts.
Awesome. All right, dude, go celebrate, and we'll look for you next week.
All right, sounds good. And shout out to Todd for a great drive here tonight and great win.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody, that was Steve Yenish. Started on the pole and finished the second. We're gonna go to Todd Cray, who is
man. He's mine this time.
All right, you got him, brother.
Hey, Mr. Cray, yes, our booth. You got a copy?
Hey guys, what's up,
dude? That was a good race.
Oh man, it was. Boy, I needed that one. Felt good out there tonight.
I'll tell you about it, man. It was exciting as hell from this end. How was it for you?
Oh yeah. I didn't have a lot of expectations coming into tonight. Got up in here late and just said, let's get out there and just start feeling the line. And I picked up good on that outside line. And early on, we got stuck down bottom. We knew we didn't want to be there. So pretty much just try to set us up so we could be in the right position there. And Seth came up and everybody was making moves and they were side by side and we were just holding a good line. And I mean, what a race! It was awesome.
Oh, I absolutely love it, man. It was exciting on our end too. But how's the new model feel for you? You've got a new damaged model, tire model. How's the car feel now? Is it your style or nah?
I like them when they're a little looser, honestly, but I just take it as it comes. I don't really pay too much attention. I come in here, get in the car, and feel it out, and try to make adjustments as we go. But yeah, I mean, I'm hearing that the damage is, could really hurt the car there. So I was real careful a couple times coming out of turn to, not take that wall. So they kept it together, and I think that's what helped us get the win tonight.
Anything you want to say, Paul, buddy?
Dude, that was insane. From the start of the race to the checkered flag, man, it was just all out like fire. You guys raced really clean. really hard, man. But it was just so good to see, like 2x2x2, and then somebody get the run and get up in front, and then drop back, and then again come back again. It was just insane. I really enjoyed watching, man. At the end there, were you worried about these guys trying to get you? I know Seth was on you for a little bit, and we were up here in the booth wondering if he was going to try to make the move, and I was saying I would do it like maybe 4 or 3 to go. This way, if it didn't work, I still had a car, not to get eaten up by the others. That cross your mind, or did you just set sail and whatever happened, man, towards the end there?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I seen Seth coming, and I thought he was going to make a move on me a little earlier. But, man, it's just so tough down on the bottom. One little slip there, and then he probably would have been in line to get freight trained. So, yeah, me and Seth run together for a long time, and he was right there. But once those guys got side by side, I just knew I had to hit my marks. But, hats off to everybody. What a clean race. I mean, super fun race. I mean, white knuckle, full concentration, giving everything you have there when they just kept coming at you. And that's the way to win a race. But, yeah, hats off to everybody there in that race. That was a super fun race.
Yeah, it was definitely a great race, and it was fun to watch, man. You got 46 laps led and started third and just got out there, man, and took off. You got Sonoma heading your way. You got Wingnut going to be down there with you guys. That ought to be an interesting race.
Yeah, I need to get Wingnut and get some practice in this week if I can. Definitely going to need a little help there. We'll come in and bite down on the mouthpiece and try to get some time. I mean, time is don't have a lot of time lately here with everything going on.
Yeah.
But we're sticking it out, and guys are fast here. So next week, it's a crapshoot. Stay clean. Finish on the lead lap, get as much points as we can, and move into our better tracks.
Yep. Stick around and make it to the next one. So look, you made it. You made it out of this one, made it into the next one, so we're good to go, man.
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Love SR Broadcasting. You guys are awesome putting on the show here. I like going back and watching it. Infinite Hero for putting on the series. Clock by Christopher, Pets in Paradise. People Against Distracted Driving. My cousin Jess pulling for me again tonight. I was in a little slump here. So, yeah, she pulled me out, and appreciate that. And
Nice.
Let's hope everybody's well.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Well, listen, dude, congratulations, man. You got that win and got yourself a good run going. We'll see what happens next week, man. You'll have my boy down there with you. Hopefully, he don't wreck you.
Let's go, Wingnut. We'll do it.
Let's do it, brother. Hell, if
do
you want
it.
to practice during the week, let me know, all right? I'll gladly kick your ass through the week.
That sounds good, buddy. Sounds good.
All right, go celebrate, dude, and thanks for talking with us.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right. That'll be Wingy. You better not wreck, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be the cause, man. Like, I'm terrified by that. It's a chase race, and I'm going to be racing with these guys. I need to be as far away from them as possible.
I think you'll be all right. You do good, man. Dude, when we raced at the Roval together, dude, you ate us up, so I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine.
Those memories, man. For God.
Yeah. All right, so listen, let's what?
Let's run through the grid then, shall we?
Let me first run through here. We had 90 laps completed. We did not have any green, white checkers. We only had 2 cautions. We had 14 lead changes. Todd Craig comes out, you winner. Let me pull up the results. You want to start us off?
Hell yeah, brother. Todd Craig come home tonight with a beautiful win next to with Steve Yanich behind him. Seth Schultz in third. Charles McDaniel missing out by 3/1000ths of a second in fourth.
It's close.
Yeah, Jeff Yanich in fifth. Brad Spy with a damaged car in sixth. Well done. Ron Holyfield coming back in seventh. Sean Bradley eighth. Matthew Hulse in ninth. And then we have Adam Matz, unfortunately, sitting in 10th.
And then we have 11th is Adam Lewis. Mark Jenkins 12th. Jonathan Cross 13th. Jeff Hollingsworth 14th. Rob Jenkins 15th. David Camara 16th. Patrick DeSaulnier, unfortunately, we've seen him even hit something invisible and even do more damage to the car. 17th, and then Cody Franklin 18th. And unofficially, but I do believe it'll be David Camara, Rob Jenkins, and Jeff Hollingsworth that won't make it into the next round to be eligible for the chase. So unfortunate for those guys. But next week we will be back here in Sonoma. I'm going to try to get somebody to come up in the booth with me for a little bit And we're going to root on our boy Wingnut, man, to go down there and take the win.
Oh, God. don't have to do that, man. Come on.
You can do it. All right, everybody, stay safe. And hope you enjoyed the racing here tonight. These guys do a great job. We're winding it down. A couple more races. We're going to have a champion here. Wingy, as always, man, appreciate you being here. And I'll be behind you next week, dude, rooting you on.
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for watching, guys.
Now, have a good night, everybody.